Oh, you're going to fall off the table if I put you there. Let me try and fix yous. Is that better? That'll be better. Right, let me get my spray. Oh, I'm not long in, and I'll be on for, well, a wee while. But I've got a football match today, as you probably know, if you are in my neck of the woods. Let me get the chat and everything up. I'm not sorted at all. Let me turn the sound down. Itchy nose. Do you know what I think it is? I think it's allergies. Because I've got a bush out the front. I've got a bush. How long have I been on? 52 seconds, I'm in the gutter. Anyway, there's a bush out the front that the bees love. But see, as soon as you open my front door, you can smell the pollen. It's a Martingle Pink. Good afternoon. Let me get the chat and everything up. Let me find this. So it says, I know you're squinty there now. Raffy girl, I've actually got gifts in here. I've actually got some gifts for you in here. I'm still waiting on one of the gifts arriving, and once that's arrived, I'll drop it in. And I've also got your son a wee present and your wee brother a present as well, because I couldn't leave them out, do you know what I mean? So I've got them things. I know that your brother likes football, so I've got him a football thing. And I just got your wee son some monster trucks. Caroline, good afternoon. Good afternoon. Raffy girl, I hope you like what I've got. But I've got another wee thing on the way, so once that's arrived, it's down a bit. Once that's arrived, I'll drop it in. I hope he does like them, but I couldn't leave your son and your brother out, you know what I mean? So, just wee things, but I hope they like them. Wait till I fill my iron up with water. Do you know, it was beautiful as well looking at wee girls' stuff. Like clothes and things. I mean, my grandson, there's lots of cute things for boys, but not as much. Not as much. I mean, I had a whole thing about that at Christmas time. See, at Christmas time when we went to Mataland and things like that, oh, the wee girls' dresses were beautiful, you know, tartan dresses with sparkles and, oh, just gorgeous, gorgeous things. And there wasn't that many things for boys. And I was like, this is discrimination right here. I was being quite vocal in the shop. It's it was good, but I don't think I left it in for the right amount of time, because there was a wee tiny bit hard in the middle. So I had it in quite a while too, so I'll need to experiment with the baked potato again. But this morning I had some smoked sausage in the fridge, right? So I just cut up some smoked sausage, banged it in, and what turned out lovely and crispy. I was like, oh, crispy. And a lot of fat came off it. Now, I didn't realise there was that much fat in the smoked sausage. Wait, let me get some ironing done. I'm just sitting here blethering away, ain't I? No ironing's getting done at all. So, the deep fat fryer, I'm always going to call it that, ain't I? The air fryer, it'll take me a while. Look, I've got wires everywhere. I don't want you down. Let me go try that. I think it's going to take a wee bit of getting used to. Because I'm not, but I do love it. I mean, I'm excited. There, I was telling my mum that I was going to make stew and everything in it this morning. Oh, here, wait, I tell you. Know how yesterday when I was doing my live stream, and this is lavender spray for my son's top. Yesterday, my mum tried to phone during my live stream, and I was a bit concerned about it. Wee shame. When I come off the phone, she was upset. She was. I could feel it. You know how John way you just feel in yourself that something's not right? That's the feeling I got yesterday during the live stream. My dad had got a letter from the hospital. Remember, he was in the hospital. They want him to go for a heart echo and an ECG. But my mum doesn't know what that is, right? So she got herself into a terrible state, thinking they were operating on my dad's heart and all this. I says to her, Mum, I says, I've had a heart echo. I says, I got it before I get the chemotherapy, because they test your heart to make sure you can survive this, that they're going to be, this poison they're going to be giving you. And that was the thing that was amazing to me, and it's like a scanner like you get when you're pregnant, and they go into your heart, and they go into the and it's colour, it's in colour, and they go into the 4 chambers of your heart, and you see all the wee things all flapping and stuff. And not only that, they can listen to the blood and stuff going through these valves in your heart, and each one has a different sound. I was like, our bodies are amazing, aren't they? The guy that was doing mine says a lot of people can't look at that because they're freaked out, you know, when they see that. But I found it absolutely amazing. I was like, wow, I can't believe all that's happening inside my body. So that is to get one of them, and is to get an ECG. That's just the electrodes on you. That's over and done with a flash. They just put all the electrodes on you. It's like a wee heart trace thing that is to get. But she's got herself all worked up, so she did, thinking it was going to be like some sort of heart operation. Oh, Rafi girl, I did get clothes, but I got them from 3 months because I didn't want to get newborn just because we don't know the size of the baby. So I got 3 months, so you can put away her wee outfit until she's big enough. That's Mr. Mikey. That's Mr. Mike. That's my old man. That's Mr. Mikey. But do you know, yon way, when I was on the live stream and my mum phoned, I just felt as if something wasn't quite right. It's amazing that you can do that, isn't it? That you just know that something's not right. And she got herself into a wee state, and I had to say to her, Mum, I said, it's nothing bad. I says, it's just, you know, like scanning. I mean, we don't know what we're going to find. This is the thing, but I'm trying to calm my mum down to reassure her that, you know, everything's all right. It's just a preventative thing. Wait, I tell you what happened today as well. A Sunday as well. I was away taking Sophie up the town centre, right? And my son's in. And when I came back, the postman had came. Lauren, good afternoon. She's coming down. Good afternoon. Or good morning to you. Good morning. Right, postman had been, but the postman must have tiptoed up to my letterbox without any package, without chapping the door or anything, and fill it in a form you weren't in, and posted it in my wee box and tiptoed away like that. That's what's happened this morning. So now we've got a calling card you weren't in. Oh. Tiptoeing. He must have tiptoed up my wee path. Oh, Helen, thank you for that. Yeah, I'll try that next time, do a wee crisscross. And good morning or afternoon to you. Lauren, it's nice to see you on a Sunday. Look at me, all fresh. Do you know, even Poppy this morning when I got out of bed, she was like, why are you getting out of bed? She's like, we normally spend all day in bed. I've been doing washings and everything this morning. Look at me. So, I imagine a postman doing that. Tiptoeing. Do you know why? Because there's a football match on today, as I say. Celtic and Rangers play today, you see. And the town centre was crazy. Rafi girl, don't go up to town centre now. Wait until after 1:30. Crazy, I tell you. There's folk all going about with carry-outs like that. Crates of beer and stuff like that. It's an old firm match. Let's get wasted. It could be all kicking off the night. I was telling my mum about the guy that was walking down the street. It was a couple of weekends ago that was just shouting for anybody to come out of the house for a fight. Anybody, he's shouting. That's dedication for you. Lauren, my oxygen has been good. Golfer girl sent me that wee thing, and I've been testing myself, and I'm hitting 95, 96, 97. Which is good for me. That's good for. I'm not expecting to hit the 100, but that is good for me. Yeah, I'm on the Celts. Come on, the boys. Let's do this. Sorry to my Rangers friends, but come on. Yeah, that's what I was saying. It's a bank holiday tomorrow because my son was like, I'll go and get the package that was meant to be delivered tomorrow. I says, I think it's actually a bank holiday tomorrow. But listen, everyone, just in case you've forgot, tomorrow's the 1st of May, right? This is a wee old wife's tale, and I'm a wee old ex-wife. See, on May the 1st at dawn, see when it's just getting light, we're all meant to go out, right, and get the morning dew off the grass and wash our faces with it. Wash our faces with the morning dew, and we'll become like beautiful princesses or princes. It will do our looks fantastic. So that's what we're meant to do. Oh, listen to Poppy. See, Mr. Mikey can't see very good, so Poppy kicks off, and then Mr. Mikey kicks off, and then I've got a new wee thing on my gate though. It says Jack Russell guard dog beware. Thank you, Lauren. This is the thing that, see, I've been having nightmares again and I can't help it. For God's Poppy! It'll be a CAT. I can tell her grill, and it's a CAT grill. When I was in, they had done like CT scans and stuff like that, right? So they found this abnormal looking lymph node in my lung. Now that's how it started with the breast cancer. They found this lymph node under my armpit that was abnormal. So I'm still waiting on my letter. I don't know if they're going to take me in for a biopsy right away, or if they're just going to monitor it and see if it grows or anything. The one that was under my armpit, they left me for a few months, and when I went back and got another scan, it had doubled in size. So I've got this in my lung now. So, you know, my mind's, you know where my mind is, you know what my mind's thinking. I can't help it. But, do you know what, see if it's the worst news that I'm thinking, then we're just going to need to do it. And I've got you this time to help me too. I've done it before and I'll do it again. I'm not even going to lie down to it. I'm going to just battle it. But it is on my mind, and I'm dreaming I've got boobs again and stuff like that. And I'm going, oh no. You know, because that's where my mind is. My mind's thinking about it's there lurking. See, trying to tell the doctors how you feel though about that. They don't understand that when you've got cancer inside your body, you just want it out immediately. You know, you just want it out. And see, when you get it out, you feel clean. It's crazy. So that's where I am with that. So hope I get a letter this week. Oh, here, that's a lovely top. Look at my son's top. Pink Floyd, Animals. I used to love listening. I still do like Pink Floyd. Very relaxing. Hello, hello. Is there anybody in there? Just nod if you can hear me. Is there anyone home? Relax, relax, relax. I need some information first. Just the basic facts. Can you tell me where it hurts? There is no pain you are receding. A distant ship smoke on the horizon. I love that song. You are only coming through in waves. Again, that song. Your lips move, but I can't hear what they're saying. That happened to me the day I got told I had cancer. See, after that, he got told me it was cancer. It was like, his lips were moving, he was talking to me, and he was handing me leaflets and stuff. And I'm in my own head going, no, they've got it wrong. They've got somebody else's notes there. I had no idea what the guy had said to me. So the lyrics of that song are actually correct. It's like, do you know what it's like that's correct as well? Pink's song, what's the name of that song again? It's, I can't remember, but she talks about how the morphine makes you itch, and by God it does. See, they give you that stuff, you're like, itchy, itchy. I don't know why it does that, but it takes the pain away. That's the main thing, it takes the pain away. Yes, that's the same one. Another break in the wall. Yeah. I've heard older songs. You know, I'm an OG. Do you know, it was only recently I showed my son the movie, The Wall. I don't know if you've seen it. And it's got Bootsy's face in it. Boomtown Rats guy. Oh God, see my bloody mind. What's his name? Anybody? What's his name? Guy that's in Boomtown Rats, lead singer. Was married to Paula Yates. Bob Geldof. Right, there we go. Bob Geldof's in it, and it's weird, is what it is. It's it's a weird film, but it's one that you need to watch. It's one that, especially if you love Pink Floyd, if you're into Pink Floyd. So I let my son see it, and he was going, "That's the craziest movie I think I've seen." But see, if you're having a smoke or something, you're like, that completely makes sense out there. See that plant turning into a person? Aye. Somebody's obviously been out their face when they made. It's like, I don't know if you've ever heard it, but there was a children's show here, and I think I've spoken about this before. A children's show here in the UK in the 70s and 80s called The Magic Roundabout. Right, The Magic Roundabout. And it had a hippie dog called Dougal. Right, the dog was called Dougal, and he was going, "Peace, man, peace," like that. Right, he was like a hippie dog. And then there was Zebedee, who was out his nut once. Zebedee was at like a spring. The bottom half of Zebedee was a spring, boing boing, and he used to jump about. He was like pure hyper and stuff like that. Somebody, and there was more characters in it that I can't even remember, but it was all to do with narcotics. Do you know what I'm saying? See, as kids, we didn't know. We just liked the Magic Roundabout. I was like, I love Dougal. I love Dougal. Dougal's a lovely dog. The olden days. The olden days. My God, look at the age of me. Right, what we put on this one for Peter? Sweet plum and vanilla. Jenny, yes, that is strange. I hope you're doing good, Jenny. Jenny, I'm bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. Poppy doesn't know what the hell's going on because she knows it's a Sunday and I'm not in my bed watching movies. I'm up doing Ireland. Wait, I get a drink of my lilt. Oh, that's the spot, that lilt. I know, I've been up for hours. I was away up the town centre as well with my daughter. I took her up the town centre. It's crazy up there today though. Lauren, see, that's it. They wouldn't be able to do it right. This is the thing. He wouldn't be able to do it the way I do it. Do you know what I mean? That's the thing. And things would be burnt. Things would be burnt. But do you know? See, when he does his own washing. Wonky donkey. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Yes, Rafik. There was some very questionable shows. What was the other one? Rainbow. Paint the whole world with a rainbow. With Dougal, and it wasn't Dougal, it was George and I can't remember the other one's name. It was questionable. Good morning, afternoon, even good afternoon. Yeah, have you seen the Naughty Rainbow? Have you seen that one? The Naughty Rainbow. Right, I'm going to find it and put a link in the chat. Right, you need to watch this. You need to watch this. I'm going to find a wee link. Right, no hangover or nothing. Look at me. Edgewares, me, I've been out dry. I was away up town centre with my daughter this morning and everything in Normandy Island. Right. And I feel good for it. And I didn't miss the booze at all yesterday. I did not miss it. This is what I do. And I might not take it for years. It just depends. Sometimes I just do this and can't be bothered with it anymore. Right, let me see if I hope I can find this. Oh, right. You need to watch this, right? Yeah, I'm going to send you this link. Right. I think this is it. If he's go and watch this, right, and then come back. Yeah, Big Cook, Little Cook. That was weird. Yes, no, Rainbow. Yeah, Rainbow was with Zippy, that's right. Wonky Donkey, that's right. Zippy and Bungle. Bungle was the teddy. Right, go and watch that, right, and come back. Tell me what you think of that. That's the kind of stuff we were watching. It's craziness. Do 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 do. And then on a Sunday we used to watch a show called Glenn Michael's Cartoon Cavalcade. That's a mouthful, isn't it? And he used to have this lamp that he used to talk to Paladin or something it was called. Glenn Michael's Cartoon Cavalcade. What the hell? That's a catchy name, isn't it? We used to watch that on a Sunday. See, we didn't have... See, nowadays that we've got channels that have just got kids' cartoons on it all the time. We only had cartoons like after school and then like on a Saturday morning and stuff like that, and then on Sunday in Glenn Michael's Cartoon Cavalcade we used to watch. But nowadays you've got whole channels just all day like CBeebies and stuff like that. We never had that. And anyway, we'd be kicked out to play, even if it's raining. Out and play, it's raining, take a brolly. We just used to get kicked out to play, but listen, so did everybody. It wasn't weird for that. We'd all be kicked out to play. We'd play in the rain. Oh, Wurzel Gummidge, yeah. Oh, Wonky Donkey. I loved Wurzel Gummidge with Sally. Yeah. Wurzel Gummidge was a scarecrow. Yeah, I loved that too. But that rainbow episode, that was like... What the hell? Can we play with our maracas? Yeah, Rafi girl, our wee guy's got a pair of wellies. Our wee guy's got a pair of wellies. Yeah, something like that happened. His head would come off, wouldn't it? That Wonky Donkey, something like that would happen with him. But he fancied Miss Sally, didn't he? He fancied her. I hope you have watched that wee link I sent. It's good for a laugh. See, dee rainbow. It gives me, it's nostalgia. It brings back memories of me sitting at the telly like that as a wee girl watching this and thinking nothing of it. Do you know what else I used to love? There was Metal Mickey, it was called, and it was about this wee robot thing. Metal Mickey, I can't even remember what happened to it, but he stayed in somebody's house, Metal Mickey, and I loved him. I always wanted a Metal Mickey. Do 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 do. I'm going to be singing that in my head already. Do 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 do. Paint the whole world with a rainbow. That'd be good for LGBTQ plus, wouldn't it now? That should be their anthem. Do 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 do. Do you know what? I'm going to change my bedding today as well. Why not? And have a nice bed to go into tonight. And I'll go for a nice shower before I go into my bed. I love that. And it's good coming on scenes on a Sunday. Yeah, all fresh and stuff. I've got booze in there. It's not as if I've chucked it out. I've still got the booze and all that in there. I just can't be bothered with it. And see if you can't be bothered with it, what's the point? I take these wee turns. The last time I never had a drink for like 8 years or something. Rafi girl, I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying my wee bit of wee flowers out the front. Peter's going to water them for me. And my wee trees. Do you know, it just makes you feel a bit better, doesn't it? When you're playing in the mud. My hands were filthy. I was like, this is like nature. I loved it. I loved getting my hands in the mud and stuff. But that's really all I can do. And I've got a couple of new plants planted. But health-wise, I can't even cut my grass because, in fact, wait, I tell you this, right? See, when I walk up my garden, it's a slight slope like that, and it hurts my foot. Now I've got the metal rod and then the pole coming down my foot. I've always said the only way to evoke, hello, my beauty, and Heather and Marshall. Heather and Marshall, I was talking about you yesterday in my makeup video because I used the foundation that you sent me. It does feed your soul, yeah. You've got your bedding done too, Jenny. I'm going to do mine. Right, I want you to imagine this, right? I want you to imagine, look at your leg now. Now, imagine you've got 2 sticks. One stick you're going to sellotape down for your knee all the way down to your ankle, right? Sellotape. So you've got that stick there. Now, I want you to take the other stick and put it down your foot and sellotape, right? Now, think about trying to bend your foot as you do normally. I can't do it. And see, if I got even a wee slope like that, I end up really hurting my bone or whatever. Did you watch it, Edge of Wales? I know. We were playing with Jane's maracas. What are you watching? Isn't it great? Heather and Marshall, how have you been my favourite ladies in Vegas? Oh, see if I could find a relationship like the one you've got, it would be magical. I've only got I've only got a small twanger. Can we play with our twangers? I've only got a small twanger. You know what I'm saying? It was craziness back in the 70s. Everybody's mum and dad were out their face, that's how. Yeah, can we play with our balls? I think our parents were just mad with it. I think our parents were just absolutely mad with it. That's how we all got put out to play. Go and play. Don't come back until the street lights come on. There was none of this, like, watch for strangers and stuff like that. We were just all packed to it. You just go. You go and play. Nobody there, but go and play with yourself. That was the 70s and 80s. No mobile phones, nothing. Nothing. You would go in when the street lights come on, and if you didn't, your mum would just open the front door and shout, Linda! And I'd go, I need to go in. That'd be it. That was the 70s for you. Crazy times. See, I could not. See, my kids, there's no way I could have just let them out. Just please go. I think our parents must have been out their face, to tell you the truth. The head, hello, good morning, afternoon. Quaver Flavour, good afternoon, my Quaver Flavour. How are you? Yeah, I put a link up in the chat. If you want to go and have a laugh, watch that. That's the kind of stuff we watched. Evoke, we were talking about that rainbow. I've put a link to it. The rainbow episode. Fill the whole world with a rainbow. Do 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 do. That one. And there's a naughty episode. It just doesn't feel right then to know when you're watching a kids programme and they're like that. I was up banging all night with George. I mean, it was like we were playing with Jane's maracas. It's just like, I know what they're talking about. See, I'm not going to rate your picture. If anybody else noticed the picture, you know, I'll probably, to rate it, I'd probably give it like a 1 out of 10, if that. That's what I'd probably do. I mean, I don't know about any use, but do you want to rate the picture? I'm thinking maybe a 1 out of 10 or something like that. It's not impressive, the head. It's really not. It's not impressive at all. Do you know what? I would maybe change my profile picture if I was you, because people are going to be laughing at that. Sorry to tell you though, but you asked my opinion. Yeah. Rod, Jane and Freddie. That was hilarious, wasn't it? Oh my god, I loved it. I was like, but it felt a bit, you know, because it's a kid's cartoon, you felt a bit weird. Yeah, sorry to tell you the head, but seeing you come into my chat with a profile picture like that and ask my opinion, I'm just going to give it to you. Seen better. Sorry. Heather and Marshall, what do you think? I know what Heather and Marshall will think about your picture. Do you know what? This is actually the wrong channel for you to come on with that, because you know that stuff doesn't faze us at all. So see if you're wanting people to go, oh, shock, horror. This isn't the channel for it. We'll just tell you like it is. This is it. Edge of your Samara. Bill, I did want to say that. I didn't want to say it first, but then when he asked my opinion. Oh, Rafi girl. We come back to the gutter. Choo choo. Look, I don't even need a drink. Honest to God, and I'm already there in the gutter. And the head's in the chat, Rafi girl, asking her opinion on his profile picture, but I'm not impressed with it, to tell you the truth. You know, if that was my profile picture, I'd be kind of embarrassed to put that out there, to tell you the truth. Anyway. It's Sunday as well. Give it a rest. It's Sunday. Yeah, see, we've all seen better. This is the head. This is the channel. We'll give it to you, you know. He's doing great, Edge of ASMR, and it's wonderful that I've got a designated driver. Horses for courses. Thank you so much. I'm feeling a lot better and my oxygen level's good. I've got my wee thing that Golfer Girl got me, so I'm hitting between 95, 97, 98, which is excellent for me. You're welcome, the head. You're welcome. We are... See, Heather and Marshall will tell you as well. They've just had enough. Fuck you. You're good out. Do you know, we get that, but listen, it's the wrong channel for somebody to try and come in and shock, isn't it, really? You're used to me, so... He must, but listen, see, this is the thing, this maniac will go into younger people's chats and stuff like that I would not have my kids online, but some people do. And some people let their kids have an ASMR channel and stuff like that, right? Which I don't agree with, but that's just my opinion. But they'll get people like this that come in with profile pictures and stuff like that and try and say things to these children. And 97 great, Edge of ASMR. I'm like, look at me go, look at my oxygen level. I feel like going back to the hospital to that nurse that turned off my oxygen. How'd you like me now? 97? 97, hen? Turn it off now. Turn the oxygen off now. Who needs it? It's craziness happens, honest to God. Ice Bucket Challenge, Rainbow Sky. Oh no, I've not seen that Evoke. I'll need to have a look at that then. This is it. This is exactly what I'm saying, Heather and Marshall. I've seen a lot of kids doing ASMR, and the thing is, it happens to me as well. See, because you're up close and personal in the camera and stuff like that, some people can take it the wrong way, kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? I do it to relax people, but some of these young people do it, and they've got men, usually men. I've not seen any women, but men coming in and asking for requests. And can you do this and can you do that? Can you say, man, can you do weird shit? And these young people that want their channel to grow will say, oh, well, I've got to do that because I want my channel to grow and, you know, I want to do requests and all the rest of it. It's a dangerous, dangerous territory, I'm telling you, for any kid to be on YouTube. I mean, I won't even have pictures of my grandson on YouTube and on my Facebook because there's so many weirdos. Yeah, the man with the... I've had them all. I've had the choking guy, the man with the gloves, the guy with the black nail polish, the man that wanted me to fry bacon on my iron. Ruin my iron, fat would begin in holes. Yes, my Tingle Pink, see, I get lots of... I've been offered money. There you go. And I'm a broke bitch, right? And I've been offered money to do weird stuff. And I can't do it. Do you know why? Because I'd spent the money would be spent, but that would still be out there in the universe, whatever I had done, and I couldn't do it. I could not do it. No, that see if people do that kind of things, I'm no down in them. You know, there is a market for stuff like that. Personally, though, my channel's never been about that. But sexy stuff. My live streams, however, see, my videos have never been like that, but my live streams, by God, were in the gutter 98% of the time, aren't we? This is it, Jenny. I've seen it. I've seen it firsthand how it can happen. I know, my bloody poor iron. Look, I mean, it's not the best iron, but still, they'd be fat and be ruined. You could never iron any clothes again. And my hair straighteners. And I was like, my hair straighteners are GHDs. Have you any idea how much they cost? You're wanting me to put bacon on it? Craziness. Crazy. And then the whole kidnapping scenario. A relaxing kidnapping video. Oh, where is that? I'd love to find that again. Where did I keep that? I'm sure I've got it saved somewhere on this laptop. Do you know what? I'm going to investigate, right? I'll after my football night, I'll investigate, because it's too good for you not to read this request. Yeah, Rafika, a lot of people do. There was a girl when years and years ago, I don't know if she's still on, but she was called Hungry Lips or something like that, right? And you never seen this part of her face. It was just like her mouth, but her whole video would be like sucking lollies and stuff like that, you know. And I always had a thing saying that, to me, that's not ASMR, that's something else. So I didn't like ASMR being can't you say that word? Put in the same boat as that kind of thing, because that's a different thing altogether for what I do. I don't do stuff like that. That's no. And they're going, tingles. Aye, but it depends where you're getting the tingles. If you're getting tingles down the nether regions, that's something else to me. That should be on OnlyFans. No, that's not an ASMR thing. I've never seen the spit. I've never watched a spit painting video, ASMR tingle pink. I've never watched one. I never will. And I don't know. It just doesn't. Look, each to their own. But personally, I wouldn't be. I don't. Look, you get the wrong attention. As I say, you get the head and all that in your chat. They're getting folk in your chat you don't want. Yeah, see, this is it. Oh, Evoke ASMR, thank you so much for coming in, and I will definitely look at that rainbow episode. Yeah, see, some people can't stand folk eating. I've done a video of me eating my Roland Square sausage. But it was just like a normal eating. It wasn't like close up, like mouth sounds and stuff like that. It wasn't like the gooey. See, I can't stand that either. Like, I was always taught as a child to chew with your mouth closed. See, if we were at a dinner table and we were chewing with our mouth open, we would get slapped across the head. Back in the day, that's what they used to do. They didn't think anything of it. You would get a slap across the head and told, eat with your mouth shut. Were you born in a farm? I mean, you know, this is it. We used to get manners. Probably taught manners the wrong way, but look back at, everybody knows it. End of my age. That's what used to happen. You just, your mum and dad, you'd be ducking and diving. Yeah, it's the eating right next to the microphone and stuff like that, and the. I don't get it. I don't get. Maybe people do find that relaxing, right? But I don't. But some of the mukbangs, it's just like people just sitting eating normal and have a conversation. That's all right if you're like maybe wanting somebody to sit with you while you have your dinner kind of thing. But it's the close up gooey sounds I don't like. Yeah, our mum and dad never missed us. Do you know what I mean? Because I remember my mum and dad getting a car and me thinking I'm going to get that's my seat there because Dad won't be able to hit me. He'll be able to get you though. He'll be able to get you. You know, but that was the 70s for you. Everybody's mum and dad. And in fact, the neighbours used to do it. See, if you were bad, do you want me to hit you? The neighbours used to just do it as well. So I wonder we're all still alive. Because we'd be licking leg paint and all that I forgot, and we'd be staying in the house with asbestos. It's a miracle. It's a miracle we're all still here. Oh. But listen, do you know the thing that we're going to be able to tell? All you tell your friends and grandchildren and all the rest of it that we lived through the pandemic. That was crazy times, wasn't it? Nobody for years and years has ever experienced that kind of thing. That was mental. We weren't allowed out. See, you think it now? We weren't allowed out of houses. We had to stay like 6 feet away from each other and stuff. Get your germs away from me. See, if anybody coughed, you'd be like, oh, they just coughed. They've got it. Remember? It was crazy. No toilet roll in the shop. That was that. I'm still like, why? Because I've had the virus twice, right? And we're not allowed to say that word on here, right? That's weird to me in itself. We've got to say something else. So I caught it twice, and not any of the times did I have diarrhea. There you are. I don't know. Listen, and I can't talk. Remember, I got caught. In my defence, right, what I was doing, I wasn't bulk buying toilet roll. I wasn't going in and buying like 20 packets of toilet roll. But what I was doing was, I'd get some toilet roll, and then if I was going into the chemist, I'd think, oh, do you know what, I'll just grab a few more rolls, right, and just get a couple of rolls of toilet paper. And then I'd go to Asda and think, do you know what, while I'm here, I'll get some toilet roll. And it ended up with a wee toilet roll mountain in my bedroom. And I'm on here saying, isn't it ridiculous, the toilet roll incident? And one day I'm in my bedroom doing my makeup, and you can see the mountain behind me. And I was like, sorry about that mountain. But that's how I done it. I didn't go out and bulk buy, so to speak. I just used to pick up one whenever I was in a shop. I ended up with quite a few. In fact, my brother, I've still got that roll. For my one of my Christmas presents for my brother was a toilet roll and a mask wrapped up. And do you know what, I had been saying somebody's going to get toilet roll for Christmas, and it was me. I got toilet roll for my Christmas. Craziness. But that's something that we can all talk about. That hopefully nobody experiences that again. But that was crazy. Oh, do you know what? I'll iron my new leggings and my new top. I'll be wearing that tomorrow. My Snoopy top tomorrow. It's gonna be cute. You're never too old for Snoopy and stuff like that. What time is it? What time is it? Oh, I'll need to go, guys, because there's a football match coming on. Come on, the boys. Celtic and Rangers are playing at Hampden. Hampden is our national stadium. I've been there once, but I was there to see Oasis in concert. They were really good. And do you know what? Just a couple of people away from me was Neil Lennon. He's a good Celtic man. He was one of the Celtic players and managers. He was right there next to me, so he was, and I was like, oh, there's Neil. And I was too embarrassed to go up and ask for an autograph. I was like, don't be like pure fame and all like that. So I didn't bother. But he was there. So come on, the boys. But then again, it's a game of football. See, if we lose, we lose. There'll be no hard feelings and I won't be gloating and stuff like that. It's a football game. Let's just treat it as a game. Love each other. And all of that good stuff. So thank you so for coming in. Yeah, come on, Rafa Girl. So Rafa Girl, see whenever that other present arrives, I'll be wrapping it up and then I'll be bringing it. Do you know what? See, once I get it all, I'll send you a wee message and say if you're at your mum's, and if you send me a message saying you're at your mum's, I'll come and give you your wee present, okay? And I love you all so much, and I'll be back tomorrow. Will I be back tomorrow? I might be back tomorrow. Depends if I've got my grandson or not. But I'll see you soon anyway, my goodness. And I love you all very much. And have a lovely Sunday. Bye, everyone.